Do you ever have one of those days where everything is going wrong? Well, this starts out when my friend needed me to be the designated driver for her. So when I hear that, I think, okay, I stay sober, nothing will happen. I'll just drive her home and we'll have a fun time at her house afterwards. Well, she ends up getting so drunk that she ended up puking out the car. We'll get there. Before that, she made a joke about like sucking somebody off that she met, and I took it as like, okay, well, you know, that's her. That's I didn't think like she would well, I'll get to that. You're gonna hear that a lot. I'll get to that. So I let her do her thing, she did her thing, you know, and then she gets mad at me later on that I didn't watch her or babysit her, which I realize now is like that wasn't my fault because when I'm told that I'm supposed to be a designated driver, that's all I thought I had to do was drive you from here to here. She ended up almost sucking a guy's dick in the middle of like in an alley. Like it was getting hot and heavy, and it was almost getting to that until the police had to put a stop to that. So I was already pissed off of her. She's going here, she's going there. So I'm like, I'm gonna just drink a glass of wine just to calm my nerves. And as soon as that happened, pretty much she needed a designated driver. She'll end up in jail that night. So I she's like, you sober, and meanwhile I just drank a glass of wine. Like it wasn't that bad. Like I you know, we've all had a glass of wine or so and then driven, like everything will be fine, but I I didn't say anything. And I kept my mouth shut because I know that lying to the police is a felony. So I just, I'm like, okay, I'll take her home. And she kept asking like, are you sober? Are you sober? And as soon as we got out of the cops' ear, I'm like, I had a glass of wine, and she's like, what? God forbid I have a glass of wine, but she gets like black, almost like she's like I said, she started puking on the way home, driving her. So we get home, and then I realize her car is pretty small to me, and my knee got into her key ignition, so that means that it broke off, and the car wouldn't shut off. So she's wanting to just crash out and go to bed. Meanwhile, like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on to stop this car from running. Um, then she ended up calling her friend, and like literally the next day, she didn't realize she called her, but she did. There's no other way she got there without her calling, and then we're just trying to frantically figure out a way to turn it off. And like at one point, I'm like, "Fuck it, dude! I need to get to sleep." And then as soon as I got into bed, like I got bitched at for going in the bed and trying to sleep. I'm like, there's nothing I can do. I don't know what's going on. I started freaking out because I saw I googled and it said like the engine could like shut off, like ruin the engine and everything. But I'm like, I tried everything. I tried my finger. I tried looking everywhere. Her friend came over, looked everywhere. Like there was nothing I could do. So I just literally just uh I just went back to bed. And then her friend ended up coming back with um like a some sort of like I forget exactly what it was, but it was like a paper clip or something, and then it stopped the car from running. And then the next day, she was kind of mad at me. It's like, okay, let's name all the things that I did wrong. I I didn't keep babysit this woman, this grown woman, uh, all night long because she was ignoring me with other guys. Like she knows I kind of like her, so it's like I'm not gonna be like around that shit. You know what I mean? It's like at that time I was just like, I was just accepted of it. I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna do my thing. She'll do hers. But she had a problem with that because she blamed me for almost sucking a dude off like in public. I'm like, that's not my fault. I didn't know you were gonna do that. I thought you were joking. And uh then she blamed me for like breaking the key, and I'm like barely fitting into this car, and I'm this tall, and how I literally sit with my legs like this, and a lot of people sit with their legs like this. So I have to sit like this the whole time. I didn't know I was gonna break it. It was an accident. So she's just like, she gave me a D. Uh, at least I got her home. So I guess the night could have been worse, but uh, I got kind of blamed for everything, and I talked with her friend. At first, I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." I felt like it was my fault, and I talked to another friend, like, "No, that's not your fault. Like, you were just a designated driver. You like, I didn't know how to babysit her the whole night. I would have like said no to that if that's the case. Um, and, and I tried to tell her to stop drinking, but she was like, no. So I'm like, she's a grown woman. What can I do? Like, so she kept drinking. I'm like, what was I supposed to do? Like, I was supposed to take you home and like a little kid or something. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know. It was it was crazy, man. Um, you know, it's crazy to see like now she did something like that and almost like got arrested and stuff. Like I just want to like point that out again. Like she could have gotten arrested that night. Like if I wasn't like sober, they would have I needed a little bit of wine in me just to like calm my nerves. Like it probably calmed my nerves because like I couldn't take my medications right away. I had to drive and just get her home and everything. So I didn't take my medications right away. So I think that glass of wine helped calm me down and just you know it had some Mountain Dew in it, so it kept me alert at the same time. So I don't know. Maybe I could have done without it, but I think it helped me. So uh, oh yeah. I got blamed for existing pretty much. But I was gonna say she has a boyfriend now. Um, I mean, I'll try to be as happy as I can for her because she's my friend, and like you know I always had a thing for her, and I had to. There was a time where I had to like get over it and stuff. Like I'm pretty much over it now, but I'm not gonna be fully over it. I don't think ever, because like I still gotta. She's got a piece of my heart, and I don't think that's ever gonna change. So, but yeah, if she was that lonely, like almost sucking dudes off, like in the alleyway, I'm kind of glad she found a boyfriend at that point, so she doesn't have to do that anymore. So, there's that. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new, or if you're on TikTok, heart and follow. And I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically.